Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Hi, Audrey.
Hi, Angel. We're back. We're back for another Rising Star segment.
We are indeed.
I'm excited about today's show. I'm very excited about today's show. Very, very, very excited about today's show. Are you excited about today's show?
I am. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get our volumes working.
We hope everyone else is as excited as we are for today's show. It's going to be absolutely amazing. So please carry on following us and stay tuned.
Yes, indeed. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, guys. You are live and tuned into Happy Hour with Angel and Audrey. As Auds just said, we are super duper excited for this evening. This evening's show. And I hope you can feel our excitement. I hope it just oozes off us and rubs off on you too. So guys, please do get excited. If this is your first time ever coming across Happy Hour with Angel and Audrey, exclusive to COP UK Radio, this is a show which covers all topics, injecting the word of God and creating a platform for conscious thinking.
That is correct, and we try to go where no show goes. We bring you topics to get stuck into on love, crime, relationships, politics, money, business, events, anything you can think of. Happy Hour discusses it right here.
Oh yes, we do. And we have got an amazing show lined up for you. And it's a brand new segment which we introduced last week, called Rising Stars, #Rising Stars, and it's basically dedicated for individuals who are rising in whichever sphere of life, whether that's their own businesses, whether that's in politics or in music, whichever area you can name them, you can think of them, we support you guys. So this segment is just for you. Having said that, we would like to shout out and thank our guest, our special guest we had last week.
Yes, it's a very special guest, a young lady who is rising very fast and breaking boundaries, breaking molds. So we want to give a big shout out to Faye for coming in, and just want to say thank you so much, for inspiring us. It was truly an amazing show. We all left very inspired. I think that's the right word.
Yes.
Full of wisdom and just going for it. So yeah, thank you so much for coming in, and we hope that you touch some people, and that some young people are also inspired by your greatness and are willing to go out and also go for this.
Absolutely. Well said, Audrey. If you did miss last week's show, no fear. You can catch up on our Facebook page, which is Happy Hour with Angel. No, sorry, Happy Hour Tuesdays with a Z. So I've actually received a few messages when people have asked me, what do you mean with a Z? So a Z in replacement of an S.
Right.
So Tuesdays.
Gotta be different, people.
With a Z.
Gotta be original.
So please look for us and follow us. If you are, if you missed last week's show, you would have missed that she has an upcoming project, and that is on the 29th of March, entitled A Lesson to Be Learnt. So yeah, you can follow her on Instagram at Ohemafaye, OHEMAAFAYE, and you can see the work she's doing. It's not too late to get your free ticket if you would like to go out and support her. So yeah, well done, Faye, and thank you so much for coming down to bless us with your wisdom. It was such a great show.
It was so good.
Such a great show. Having said that, we have another amazing rising star
in
the studio with us.
We do.
And she has come with all of her vocals because she's rising in that sphere. Yeah, let's warm it up. Okay, yeah. Let me not try.
We should do like a Sister Act 2 thing.
That would be cool.
Maybe she don't mind leading us in a little la 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 la. Remember that? La 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 la. That would be so fun. But yeah, stay tuned, man. It's her first time on radio, so she's a little bit nervous. So please let's support by commenting, getting involved, leaving any questions you may have for her. She'll try her best to answer them. So please carry on following us. She'll be coming up very, 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 very soon.
Yes. We'd also like to shout out you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in live. If you are streaming on Tuned In Radio, we recognize we recognize your presence. Thank you so much for tuning in. As Audrey just said, please do feel free, get involved, leave your comments below. A word of encouragement as well is very much needed. So please do leave your comments, and Audrey will read them out later on in the show. And don't forget to hit your share button. If you are streaming live on Facebook, please do hit your share button, just so that everyone on your feed and on your timeline can catch up if they are not already watching.
Right.
Yeah, so before we get stuck into tonight's conversation, I don't want to call it an interview, just so that it takes away the tension. So it's more of a conversation and a catch-up, just to see where she is.
Yes.
Audrey, how has your week been?
My week was only Tuesday. We do this every week. It's only Tuesday.
Yeah, so from
Tuesday to Tuesday.
Yes.
It was alright, actually. Actually, last week was really good because if you don't remember, watch the last show. But I was saying how because I work in a Jewish school, they had the festival, like a big celebration thing coming up. So on Thursday we got to dress up as characters or whatever you want to dress up as.
Okay.
And there was a fun fair, there was popcorn, there was candy floss.
Wow.
All in the school. So yeah, we just got to have a big child that day. I dressed up as a minion. And yeah, I had fun, went on the rides, bumper cars, everything. So I had a really good week. Really, really good. It was fun. It was fun just being with the children and acting silly. And had bouncy castles and all of that. So yeah, it was really fun. That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Had a good week. Can't complain.
Okay.
How about you? How has your week been?
Yeah. Not as not as fun as yours. I'm just thinking of bouncy castle. Wow. Like,
Yeah, it was fun.
that's just amazing.
Yeah, it was cool.
Just being able to jump on a bouncy castle. Yeah, unfortunately I didn't do that. But no, yeah, my week was chilled, I guess. Tuesday to Tuesday, what have I been up to? Yeah, just another chilled week, I guess, Audrey. Just chilled out, work, church, home. Boring. / chilled. So nothing very
As exciting as mine.
I mean, our Sunday service was great. We had a great Sunday service at church. But yeah, nothing that I can report today. Sorry.
It's all right.
Maybe next week. How was your week, guys? Maybe something random, exciting or amazing happened to you. Perhaps you chilled out with the kids, like Audrey, or you just went to church, work, and Netflix like me. Whatever you did, please let us know, and we'll read them out later on in the show. So yes, we're about to move on into our conversation. I said it's not an interview, into our conversation segment. And as I did mention earlier, I'm sorry, last week I don't have my iPad, so I'll be using my phone a little bit, so please bear with me. Yeah, so we're about to get stuck in. I'm actually really excited because this is our homie, Audrey.
It is.
This is our homie, man. Like,
it's our peoples.
Our peoples, yes. So it's really, yeah, it's really nice. Right. So if you have been following us on socials, as I say every week, you would know exactly who we have in our studio tonight. But if you haven't, and perhaps you thought, actually, I'm going to do a Facebook fast and an Instagram fast, and you're just not interested this week, we're going to introduce her for you. So, Lukala Munalula was born in Zambia, and is a gospel musician and artist. Currently, Lukala has an ever-growing YouTube channel of which she covers her favourite gospel songs. Full stop. Sorry, it's like I was about to continue. Full stop. She's working on her single, which is coming out. Ooh, let me rewind. Hello. She is working on her single, guys. Hello, her single, which is coming out very, very soon. And also her first of many projects entitled A Night with Lukala. Oh. Awesome. That it just rolls off the tongue.
A Night with Lukala.
A Night with Lukala. Without much further ado, let's welcome our special guest. Lukala!
Woo! Woo, woo, woo. Hey.
Hello, ladies. Good evening. Good evening.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you guys doing?
We're very well, thank you.
Good. Thank you for having me. Woo! I'm here.
You are here.
Team Lulu. Yes.
Thank you so much for honoring and coming through. You're welcome at any time, really and truly. But thank you for coming. So for those who don't know anything about Lukala, who she is, what she does, could you just tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay.
Who is Lukala?
Okay. Firstly, I'm really excited. This is my first time on radio. So my name is Lukala Munalula. I'm currently a gospel minister and a musician. I've been ministering for about 3 years, going on to 4 years now. I do have a YouTube channel as well that's ever growing, like my bio did say. I actually started that in 2017, and I started it by force. It's not something that I wanted to do, but I just kept being encouraged to do it. Because I'm really, sometimes I'm really shy, and I don't like being out there too much. So I was literally pushed to do it. So some of my friends from church, Daniel, Sam Keys, DJ Banks Original, go follow him. They sort of just forced me to put my YouTube out there and just to share my music, just to share my talent with other people as well. So yeah, that's me.
Thank you. So my next question is about you singing.
Yes.
When did you realize that was what you are most passionate about? That's what you wanted to do.
I've been singing ever since I could remember.
Right.
Ever since I could talk. I don't know. Ever since I could remember, like all of my family, they're really musical. Whenever we go back home, there's always music. There's always singing, whether it's grandparents, whether it's a cousin, sister, everyone, so it's always been my upbringing. Even when I was younger, my parents used to play a lot of gospel music. I used to listen to a lot of R&B as well. So people like Brandy, Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, those sort of artists I grew up listening to. So ever since I was young, music has just always been within me. So it's nothing I can run from, so it's just here.
I mean, with such a lovely voice, you don't need to run.
True. Thank you.
So I want to ask about the genre of music that you've now found yourself in. Did you at any point perhaps struggle with what to sing or what type of genre you wanted to be in, or was it something that you knew from beginning, this is what I want to sing?
That's a really good question, because initially, because most of my influences came from R&B. So for instance, I used to listen to Brandy all the time. Literally, I'll be studying like everything that she would be singing. And then when I got more into church, and I just started thinking about the meaning behind the songs that I'm singing, how meaningful they are, and how music can heal people as well. Music can transform lives. Worship music in particular, which is like my heart. Worship is within me, and whenever I would sing worship music, I would always get words of encouragement from people saying, this song that you sung really touched my heart. You don't understand what this song's done for me because you've sung this. And I didn't even realize for a long period of time. I just thought, you just sing. You know how to sing, you just sing. You just dance, you just do whatever. But the fact that the type of genre that I've gone into, which is worship and just being a gospel artist, I realized the impact that music really has on individuals' lives. Even without thinking about it, music touches our lives so much that we can't even explain or understand it. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Talking about genre, are there any gospel artists or artists in general that have influenced your style?
Oh, there's a long list. It's a long list. So, like I was saying before, when I was younger, I actually grew up in Zambia. I came to the UK when I was 8. So for the first 8 years of my life, I was in like Southern Africa, Zambia. So whilst I was there, we obviously listened to a lot of Southern African music, Southern African gospel music. Like Soweto Gospel Choir. Don't know if you know them. Rebecca Malope, like a lot of Southern African music.
Right.
My grandparents are Sabbath, Seventh Day, and they listen to a lot of music as well. So that influenced me, as well as when I came over here, I obviously started listening to more westernized gospel music. Started listening to obviously Tasha Cobbs, the Walls Group, Travis Green. Oh gosh, the list is ever long. Don Moen. Recently, I've been listening to a lot of Casey J. A lot of Casey J, William McDowell. Listen, I can say a list of people, a bag of people. So it all comes from different people, different genres, different countries. I just take time to listen to a lot of music, especially worship music in particular. And I've also been listening to, there's a lady from Nigeria called Tope Alabi. She sings in Yoruba.
Okay.
I don't understand Yoruba, but you can feel worship when she sings, and it's sincere worship. So that really touches me as well. So I can't really say that there's like just a handful of people that inspire me.
And a blend.
So
a blend.
a blend.
Yeah.
Worldwide.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Worldwide. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Lou, as a rising star, obviously now we'll talk about your single later, but at some point you will start making your own music. What do you hope to convey through your music?
Conveying worship through my music, acknowledging God within my life. I think that's really, really important, especially within our generation as well. We are being led by so many different things. So many types of music is out there, and people really don't realize it, but music really does influence how people act. Although people try and be like, oh, it's just music, like, you just chill, you just whatever. But music really, really does influence a lot of people. And I want to also share my personal worship with other people as well. Some people may only be able to worship through music. Some people find it difficult to pray. So they'll listen to worship as a form of their, prayer. So I hope that I can convey that through me worshipping and also be able to worship with others as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
So, hold on. Okay. So the gospel scene, I would say, or gospel music, it's not. What's the word I'm looking? It's not as commercial.
Yes.
As probably some other genres out there. And probably because of that, I would say it's not that recognized.
Yeah.
Among other types of genres. In terms of moving forward and, wanting to create your own music and wanting to be your own artist in your own right, is that something that you've thought about? And if it is, how have you... Do you think that could be a barrier to you becoming who you want to be?
Yeah. You know what? I've actually thought about that quite a lot. In terms of the music industry in this country and in comparison to places like America. Huge country. Whereas gospel there is more commercialized. You have people like Kirk Franklin, Tasha Cobbs. Gospel is known. Whereas in the UK, it's not as known. But using our platforms as gospel musicians in the UK, I think that's our best weapon, really. That's the only way we can reach out to young people, because there's so many people on social media now. Everyone's got Facebook, everyone's got Twitter, everyone's got Insta. Yeah, that's the only way we can literally reach. Hence why a lot of gospel musicians in the UK are now putting their stuff on social media platforms, so we can spread the gospel, because it's so important. There's so much, sorry to say, trash being spread. We might as well spread some gospel to do some good in the world. And we have to start from home. Although we are starting small, but at least we're starting, as opposed to just giving up. But I really have thought about that, though. And also I do think about the fact that because of my faith as well, I believe in what I'm singing. I believe in who I'm singing about, who I stand for. So that's why it's so important for me, regardless of whether I'm going to be known by 10,000 people. Even if I touch at least one person, I've made my difference here.
Wow.
So yeah,
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
Thank you.
I like that. Okay. Okay, back on track, Angel. Right. So, Lou, we would like you to worship.
Ooh.
We would like you to worship, if you don't mind. So we're going to give you the floor.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Okay.
And just take us to that place that Tasha talks about, that secret place.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Over to you.
Okay. Right. I'll sing one of my favorite songs. This song is actually by Travis Green. It's called "You Made a Way." I'm sure you've heard of it. You know.
I've heard of it.
You made a way when our backs were against the wall, and it looked as if it was over. You made a way, and we're standing here only because you moved mountains. Oh, you caused walls to fall with your power. You perform miracles, and there is nothing that's impossible. And we're standing here only because you moved mountains. Oh, you caused walls to fall with your power, God. You perform miracles, and there is nothing that's impossible. And we're standing here only because you made a way. Oh, when our backs were against the wall, and it looked as if it was over. Oh, you made a way. And we're standing here only because you made a way. Amen.
Okay. Was there more? Is there more?
Do another one.
Yes, please. Is there more?
Oh, we might as well just make a worship night.
Come on, let's go.
Let me see. Do another one.
One more.
Okay. This is one of my I've got 100 favorite songs. This is one of my second favorite songs. It's called "In the Shadow of."
Yay!
I didn't even finish the title.
I like what you did this song. I tried to imitate copy, but it doesn't work.
Oh gosh. "In the Shadow of His Wings."
And be blessed, people. Be blessed.
Okay. I know a place I can always run to in times of defeat, confusion and fear. Now when my enemies surround me, Father, I know with you I'm safe, because you keep me and hide me in the shadow of your wings. I know a place I can always run to in times of despair, confusion and fear. Now when my enemies surround me, Father, I know with you I'm safe, for you keep me and guide me in the shadow of your wings. It's in the shadow of his wings I know I am safe. In the shadow of his wings I'll find relief, for you hold me and you guide me. With your righteous hand I'll find rest, peace of mind. In the shadow of your wings, it's in the shadow of his wings I know I am safe. It's in the shadow of your wings I'll find relief, for you hold me and you guide me. with your righteous hand, I'll find rest, peace of mind. In the shadow of your wings, I am safe. In the shadow of his wings, I know I'm safe. In the shadow of your wings. Amen.
Amen.
Wow.
Amen.
Amen.
Girl.
Honey. An anointed voice.
Amen. Thank you.
Wow. That was awesome.
Thank you,
Very
ladies.
Very, very awesome.
It's only by the grace of God.
Amen.
You know, he gives these talents.
Yes.
God.
Like,
God, why didn't you do, where was my voice?
Why, you know?
where were you when I was
Oh
You're
God.
supposed to get talent. Oh, God, why?
Oh, why?
Why do you like this?
No, I can't ever take it for granted, though. You know?
Yeah.
The sooner he gives it, the sooner he can take it away as well.
Right, right.
So
right.
the time that I'm here, I have to use it. Got to
Amen.
utilize it.
Amen. Now, Lou.
Yes.
So, for those of you who don't know,
Mm-hmm.
we have seen you develop, grow, you know, come out of that space where you used to be a bit more shy and now you're just going for your own, you know.
Girl.
Looking back.
Shadow of your wings. Hey! Hey! Lucala.
Oh.
Oh.
I love you, man.
I love you too.
My question is, looking back, you know, from where you are to where you are now. So where you are, where you
Where I've
were,
come from.
yeah, where you were to where you are now.
Yeah.
In terms of your ministry and how you've evolved as a minister, what lessons can you say that you've learned and you would like to maybe share?
So from where I was before, you guys know me. Listen, I would get up and just sing. Like, just because people knew I could sing, I'll just sing for the sake of it, if that makes sense. Whereas as I've gotten older and I've matured within my ministry because I've taken time to read my word more. Like, I'm getting to know who I'm worshipping, why I'm worshipping, you know. I'm not taking it for granted anymore. I think when I was younger, I was a bit naive in a sense of, you know, like, just people know that I sing. So I'll just get up and sing quick 5 minutes and then I'll go sit down. And I was really, really shy, but I'd still, like, just do it sort of thing. But now I know the reason why I'm ministering, why I'm worshipping to God, because I'm spending more time reading the word for myself. Because, you know, you can't minister and not know the word for yourself. How can you minister to other people? So I'm still growing, you know. I'm still growing. I'm not 100%, maybe 50, 55. I'm not 100% there yet, but I'm still growing. I'm still growing in the word. I'm still growing within my ministry as well. But I just thank God for how far I've grown, really. It's only by the grace of God.
Yes.
Honestly, that's all I can say.
And it's super evident as well.
Yeah.
It's so evident. We can see it.
You guys know
We
me.
know.
From when I was like, what, 18, 17? Even younger, 16, 17. When I'll come to Wembley, I'll just be shy. I'll literally come up and sing, my head down, the whole time. The whole time I'm singing, I'll let it until it's done, and then I'll go sit down, or I'll go off to uni, and then come back. That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now it's different.
It's a lot different.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question in terms of your growth? So you said that you've been getting more into the words and you've been getting to know God for yourself personally. In terms of your growth and how far you've come, what would you kind of, I guess, put that to? That makes sense. Is it the people around you? Is it yourself? Is it you coming to a realization of who you are? You know, how did you transition from that teenager who just loved to sing to now this young woman who wants to touch people's lives?
It's a combination of all things, to be fair. I think, firstly, within myself, I realized that I had to take it more seriously. I had to take my relationship with Christ more seriously as well. And then the second part of things is church, who I'm now surrounded by, you know. The Bible says iron sharpens iron.
That's
you know, you have to surround yourself with like-minded people. So the like-minded people that I'm surrounded with are within the church. They are leaders in the church. They are also ministering as well. So coming to the realization that it's not something to be taken lightly. We have serious work to do, especially as Christians. And when you are given such a platform, you have to use it correctly. So mine is singing. Another person could be speaking. So, you have to use the talent that you've been given in order to do so. But I guess, definitely a realization within myself, and then also the people that I've surrounded myself with as well, which is really important. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Now we get into the
nitty-gritty of it all.
Exciting part.
We are.
We get in there. We heard about a single in the introduction of the bio that Angel gave.
Yes.
And obviously you're also working on this exciting project at Night with Blue Carla and many, many, many more stuff. Could you please tell us a bit about what's coming up, what people can look forward to?
Yes. So, as you guys know, I've had my YouTube channel since, I believe, September 2017. And a lot of my channel is more or less me, covering different gospel artists' music, some of the music that I really love. So I put that on there. But I've been praying about it, and I think it's time for myself to actually put out, my worship, basically. I've been singing other people's worship, but I think it's time for me to actually evolve in that sense.
Yes.
Start releasing my own music. It's a bit daunting, but I'm still praying about it.
Yeah.
So, I'm still working on it. Still praying about it constantly all the time. And then later throughout the course of the year, we'll have a night with Lucala.
Awesome.
With some special guests as well.
Oh, yes.
Can't really say who.
That's fine.
Can't really say when as of yet, but the information will be released very, very, very soon.
Exciting.
So, yeah, look out.
Exciting. Can you give us any... Yes.
Oh, hints?
No. Can you give us any... I know it's off limits now. That's fine. What I was going to say was, can you give us any exclusives about your single and perhaps launch dates, or if there will be a launch? Is it going to? Are you thinking about this year or next year or anything like this?
It's definitely going to be this year. It's going to be towards the end of this year, though. Okay. With regards to the launch date, it will be in conjunction with the night with Lucas.
Oh, okay.
So it will be a worship night. So other ministers would be invited to come as well.
Got it.
So that would be the time frame as to when the single is going to be released.
Got it.
Right.
So it's a work in progress, but we're getting there.
Oh, it's very exciting.
Very exciting.
Very exciting.
Wow.
I cannot wait. So does that mean that you're writing your own music?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Girl.
Yeah.
So she's a writer. She's a writer.
Yeah. On my YouTube banner it says singer-songwriter, so have to utilize that bit now.
That's right.
So yeah, I'm definitely writing. I've had some help as well. I've got great musicians around me, great people
Good
in the church around me. Yeah. My dad also. Way back then, maybe I was like 13, 14,
Right.
he would actually write for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is pretty cool. And this was gospel music.
Wow.
So, my dad is co-writer.
Oh.
Amazing.
Yeah. So
Love it.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, hopefully soon you guys will hear some stuff.
Awesome.
Oh, I cannot wait.
Nah, we're definitely looking forward to that. That's a lovely way to end 2019, I think. So definitely something to look. I'm grinning, guys. I'm so excited. Like when one of your own, is going through it. It's, oh, my cheekbones. I'm so happy. This is amazing. Wow. Well done in advance.
Oh, thank you.
Amazing.
That's
amazing.
Pray
Glory
for me.
to God. Yeah, definitely. Lou, we are winding down now, and we always close with an advice, I guess. And so we would like to, I guess, finish off with asking you, we've spoke about a metamorphosis. We've spoken about your development and you starting off as a shy teenager and now being able to rock the stage. What advice would you have, or what would you say to somebody who is in that transition and maybe they're a bit shy or they they know they've been called, whether it's to minister or to preach or to do something in the kingdom, but they are still a bit afraid and in their shell. What would you say to that person?
So I would say definitely take time to yourself. Develop your talent, which is very important. Also read the word. Find out what the Bible says about gifts and talents. So we are called on this earth to utilize our gifts and our talents, and that is so important. So really, really acknowledge the reason as to why you have been given this gift and how you can influence those around you, like fellow young people as well. Also spend time reading the word as well, because it's so important. I kind of wish that I had started out doing that prior to, whereas like I'm now developing in that sense. Definitely read the word, surround yourself with good people as well, like-minded people. Get in touch with people within the music industry, music ministry world. There's so many people, especially within our churches. We've got so many musicians, and we're so blessed to have that.
Right.
And people are so willing to teach as well.
Right.
Don't ever be scared to ask for help. Don't ever be scared to ask for help, because so many people are willing to, give their time and help you with certain things that you may be struggling with as well. So yeah, that's my word.
Thank you, Lou.
No problem.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming. I mean, on the way, when she initially arrived, we were talking about the M25 and the traffic and the horrible journey. But, we thank you so much for coming down and sharing your vocals with us. Guys, honestly, when you have I think what annoys me sometimes, Audrey, is that sometimes we get so familiar with who we have around us and we neglect and we forget how important they are to the ministry, how important they are to the church, and we don't respect their gift, and it that really frustrates me. It really does. And so, guys, man, whoever you've got around you, don't neglect that gift. We got to encourage our peoples.
Right.
Look, I mean, oh my God,
It's true.
oh my God,
If I wasn't encouraged, forget it.
God bless you, Lucala.
Yeah, no, for real.
We've got to.
And you know what I like about this segment in particular is just to see people using their gifts. There are a lot of us who, we know we have gifts, we know we have talents, we know we're supposed to be doing something.
Yeah.
But we don't, because of what's going on, or maybe busy lives, or maybe kids or whatever, we're not taking our time to figure that out. And I really enjoyed this segment because I think it gives an opportunity for people to see that you can, no matter what age, no matter where you are.
Oh, yes.
Last week we had a 19-year-old. This week, we have a grown man going for what she knows she deserves.
Absolutely.
And so, thank you so much for coming in. It's been a pleasure. It was so fun.
It was a lot of fun.
It was.
I feel like a teenager again. Like, got the giggles. I'm really
so
happy.
fun.
Like, it was a lot of fun.
Thank you.
This is Rising Stars, guys.
Rising Stars.
Rising
If you're a rising
Stars.
star, and you want to show what you are doing, please do get in touch.
Yes.
It's very important that we see young people in a different light. It's very, very important that we see young people who are not afraid, who are just, okay, they might be shy or they might be timid or whatever, but they're taking the step forward.
Right.
And it's very important that we see that. So if you do want to get in touch, please, you know how to do it. info@happyhourtuesdays.com.
That's right. Yes. So
Before you go,
yes.
I just want to say, how can people get in touch with you? They want to know more about. What you gonna say there?
Oh no.
You ain't gonna say that.
Wait,
Have I missed something?
We need to do a last segment called Word.
Just after she gives the information.
Oh yes, that's true.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
So with regards
We got
to
sidetracked. Sorry.
I'm on YouTube as Lucala, that's spelled Lukala. Facebook as well, Lukala. Also on Instagram as Lucala. On Twitter as well, Lucala_J. Also for any bookings or inquiries, my email address is lumunalula@gmail.com, and it fully says lumunalula@gmail.com, and that is all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, make sure you follow her. Make sure you add her. Make sure you, I don't know,
Text
ping her, text,
Don't text me.
everything.
Comment, DM, everything.
Yeah, slide. No, I'm joking. Don't slide the DMs. But
Slide
yeah.
Slide videos.
But you know, no, get involved. Get in touch with her. She's doing amazing things. You know, follow her journey. Follow where she goes, and then when a night with Blue Collar happens, make sure you're there. Make sure you're there, whether it's free or not. Make sure you're there.
It's gonna be free.
Okay, it's gonna be free. She said right now it's gonna be
It's
free.
gonna be free.
You have no excuse, so please make sure you know you follow her and you follow her life journey and her music, because it's gonna be doing amazing things.
It is indeed. Now, we are coming to our last segment of our show,
Yeah.
which we like to call Word. Now, this part of the show is where we leave a word, which is simply going to carry you through the remainder of the week. And it could be a word which Lucala has said, or perhaps something that we heard on the way to the studio, or anything of that nature, basically. Yeah, so, Audrey, did you have a word that you want to leave with our peoples?
I want to say something that Lucala just said. And I think, and she was talking about your gift and knowing what you're supposed to use it for. And I think that's very important, because especially as Christians, you know, we hear all the time, you've got gifts, God gave out talents, you know, and a lot of times we might say, okay, I'm good at writing, or I'm good at singing, or I'm good at photography, or I'm good at whatever it is you may be good at. But a lot of times we don't actually know or take time to get to know what we're supposed to do with that gift. Because you're not the only one with that gift. Other people also have that same. There are millions of people who can sing, but there's something unique about the way that you do it.
Right.
And I think what I'm taking away with me, and what I want to also leave with others, is that you have to find what your uniqueness is in order to make sure that you set yourself apart.
Right.
So that's kind of what I'm taking with me. Like I said, we all have things that we do amazingly well, that we're all gifted and talented at, but yours is purpose for something specific, and you have to find out what that is.
Right. Awesome. I think for me, again, it was something that you said, Lucala. You said, even if I affect one person, I've done my job, or I've done enough. And I think that's when I got silent. I was like, yeah, actually, yeah. Because nowadays, you know, we're all into the numbers.
Right.
How many Instagram followers do I have? How many of this do I got? If a certain video has only got 10 views and it's very powerful, but then there's another video that's got 100,000 views, everyone's going to watch the 100,000 views one, and it's complete nonsense. And so numbers in our generation, you know, counts for much. Right. But in the kingdom, although it does make sense to a certain degree, the Lord is not too concerned with how much followers you got, but he's concerned with how much of an impact you're creating for those followers. Do you get what I mean? And so that was powerful for me. If you can affect even one person out of the masses, at least you know that person's going home changed. And that's so beautiful. And so that's, I guess, my word for you guys for the week. No matter what we're doing, because we're going to be held accountable. Right. You know, we're going to be held accountable for, one, the things we've done, and two, the impact we've had on others. And if that impact is negative, that person's blood, in quote, is on our hands. And so, yeah, that's what I'm taking away with me, guys. And I hope both of our words of the week will give you something to think about this week and carry you through. Yeah, so that brings us to the end of this segment and of the show. We hope you are feeling revitalized inside, just like we are. No 2 Tuesdays are the same here on Happy Hour, so please spread the love, tell a friend to tell a friend, and there are many ways you can do that.
That is 1 minute. Just trying to see if there's any comments. You can follow us on Instagram, Happy Hour Tuesdays. You can follow us on Facebook and like our page, Happy Hour Tuesdays. You can follow the radio station at COP UK again on Facebook. At COP UK Radio, on Instagram at COP UK Radio, and on Twitter at COP UK Radio. You can follow Angel.
I'm mainly on Twitter, Instagram, and I do have I do blog now and again. I do need to get back to it, but I mean it's all the same so it's at Away with Angel. So if you're a blogging kind of person, you like to read, check out my blogs, and you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram as well.
You can follow myself I'm mainly on Instagram and Twitter. You can follow myself on Instagram at Audz4, AUDZ4. Twitter at Miss Audz, MSAUDZ. I'm on Facebook, which is just Audrey. You can also buy my book, 30 Day Cleanse, on Amazon for £8. And please do follow us for updates on who's coming and what we're doing as well as individuals and what's happening with the show.
Yes. So before we sign out, we're back in the studio in 2 weeks. So not next week, Tuesday, the week after. And we have a special worship segment all in line with Easter. And guess who we're going to be having in the studio? No, actually, I can't tell you. I can't tell you guys. But we have an amazing team, an amazing choir who will be worshiping with us and reminding us of the great sacrifice on the tree. So please, this one, guys, this is our first live worship on our show. We've never done anything like this, and it's going to be beautiful. A whole hour.
2019, we're bringing you new stuff,
guys.
You know,
a whole hour of pure worship. So please make sure you tune in 2 weeks' time. Yeah, do we have any comments? You can't miss that show, guys.
You can't. You gotta worship really with us. We actually have to go on it. I'm looking at the wrong thing, guys. No, I don't think there's any. One sec. Any comments? But I just want to shout out everyone who tuned in and who are still watching us. Hello, people. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for staying with us. And yeah, thank you for watching our Rising Star. Please, again, follow her on Instagram, on Twitter. You have, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. You have Facebook? And Facebook. Please do follow her. And, yeah, just get in touch with her. And if you have any questions that maybe you were not able to ask, again, if you follow her, I'm sure that you can. I lied. We have comments. See, I wasn't on the right thing, guys. I was not on the right thing. Forgive me. Right, so we have Kingsley, who says, okay, I'm amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
That's the first one.
That's the one. I could have to be that. Thank you so much. Have Margaret, who says, wow, indeed, he made the way. You have such an amazing voice. God bless you. Balona, what's up, baby? She said, and now if Lucola, come on. Can't wait for that. And yeah, we have so many people that tuned in. Thank you so much, everyone that did tune in, and for your comments and for your words of encouragement. Again, if you have a question that you weren't able to ask, please follow her and ask her. She's ready to help.
Yes. Yeah, and again, lastly, if you do want to get in the studio as a rising star or for any other reason, we are here for you. This platform is for you. We don't promote ourselves, really. We're here to actually provide a platform for you. So if you have anything, like Audrey says every week, you're an entrepreneur or you're a rising star or you've got a book that you're writing, wherever it is, please reach out to us, info@happytuesdays.com. Hit us up. If you are an Instagram person and you're not really an email person, send us a DM, Happy Hour Tuesdays, and we will get back to you and book you in. So we're going to leave you with Travis Green, and we will see you back in a fortnight.
We will. Hope you have a very good evening. Hope you're inspired to go for yours and let nothing stand in your way. And we'll see you in 2 weeks. Have a good evening.
Bye.
Bye. Yo, sing it. Sing.